Well, the largest wager of your career was a push, Matt. So I guess it's not the worst, right? It could have been much, much, much worse. So we'll take it? Question mark?
We take it. I mean, but I'll tell you what. I don't know how much of the game you watched, Tuck. I watched the whole thing, and I can tell you right now, the Chiefs should have won that game by 2 touchdowns. Like, I'm not kidding.
They got behind early, and it was just like, oh boy, now they got to claw
them
back.
7, and to be honest, the Colts did virtually nothing the entire game. They had one good drive the entire day. The Chiefs outgained this team 494 to 255 yards, like total offense. That's insane. 240 yards of total offense more than the Colts. We had a little ref show early that pissed me off on a Travis Kelce's touchdown and a phantom offensive face mask on a play that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That pissed me off, took 4 points off the board. Then you have first and goal at the 1, and you give away first down so you can run the clock out, and then you can't get in the next 2 downs. Frustrating. Rashee Rice gets a little banged up in that game. He's got a little hammy. He was trying, God bless him, he was gutting it for him.
I mean, from
what
what
a huge play in OT.
From what I saw, yeah, I was going to say that Rice looked solid later. You wouldn't even know if he was hurt by looking at him.
But he was sliding down. You could tell he didn't have his fastest gear. He's definitely dealing with a hammy. So, like, he gutted it out for him. And the better team won. I feel lucky for a push the way the game flow was, but it was an annoying push because they should have won that game by multiple scores. Like, the Chiefs were no question the better team all day. Just one of those games, man. This has been the NFL season. It's just been like, it's freaking hard.
Hey,
right now.
I mean, your best bet could have been up 21-0.
Yeah, that was something.
And then choke it away.
Total meltdown in Philadelphia. My
Lord.
God.
So, Matt, we're going to move on to Thanksgiving, as we said last week, recording a day early because of the slate. Give me a 45-second recap as I go and let in our special guest, and then we'll get going.
Shit day for us. 2-3 for you, 1-3-1 for me. You lost the Eagles, as you mentioned. You had the head-to-head with the Packers and the Vikings. Turns out J.J. McCarthy's actually the worst quarterback since Jamarcus Russell, statistically speaking. Like, I'm not kidding. He ranks like 864th out of 865 QBs. McCarthy's horrendous. Pats, -8 was a loss for you there. Rams, nice win. Carolina didn't get the job done in a covering. I have no idea how they didn't cover that game with all the turnovers last night. On my side, we talked Kansas City, Minnesota. Detroit didn't get the job done. Had to take OT. Lucky to win that game. Atlanta did cover. I had the over in the Niners game, and we had more turnovers than anything else in that game. So, that. Quick recap, 45 seconds. And ready for Thanksgiving. One of the best gambling weeks of the year.
We are ready for Thanksgiving, and let's turn the page and get ready for one of the better Thanksgiving slates I can recall. I don't recall many because of the alcohol consumed on every Thanksgiving, but still, the preview looks awesome. And with that, we'll welcome in our special annual guest to the Better In-Laws podcast that we do every Thanksgiving week, Mr. Joe Murray of 98.5 The Sports Hub. Joe,
sir,
how the hell are you, buddy?
I am ready for a buffet of bets with the brother-in-laws, better-in-laws.
Better-in-laws.
I said brothers, betters, whatever, man. How you guys doing?
Because you see, the premise is that we're brother-in-laws, you see, and we bet on games. It's a jump to conclusions, Matt. You see?
Yeah, it's like a family affair, you know?
Yeah, literally.
Exactly.
We're doing well, man. We're doing well. It's great to hear from you. And welcome back.
Looks good.
Thanks. Yeah, I got to trim it, but I appreciate it.
Matt looks like me.
Yep, we look good, Joe. Look good. Your beard better than mine, though. I'm just, cutting it close these days.
It is very close, though. It is very close.
It's getting close to a cue ball. We try to avoid the cue ball at all times. It's about as low as I go.
It looks
not quite Stone Cold Steve Austin. But
it looks very smooth, Matt, I must say, today. Did you get a fresh pick on that today?
I did this yesterday, so.
Wow. No shadow at all, No.
I
like it. Joe, we have been struggling this year, I'd say. We're both under 500. Best bets are both under 500. How are you doing this NFL season? Because I can't get over the amount of parity we have, and it's been incredibly challenging from our point of view, I'd say.
I would say, keeping it to the NFL, I've been pretty good. But the thing with trends and like the extra game, I think, is making a difference. Kickers, the kicking game's been a little bit different, right? So I think it's impacted the way that, or impacted numbers. I also think that opening lines, if you can get them, are where you'll have your most value. But like for me, it's just, I used to do that. I used to take something right off the bat when I saw it. Now it's with all the injuries going on. I don't know anymore. So I would say that there are a few factors now that makes it a little bit more, more challenging, I guess, to pick sides and totals. But again, these player props are through the roof now, right? I mean, yeah. I'm probably doing like 10 a week now, and too many. It's 10 too many. But like last night, for example, I had the Panthers, but it was a lot of angles for it, and it almost happened. It just didn't, so it's an L. But the primetime games stink, and really like look ahead spots, trap games, they're everywhere, man. You just got to be on the right side of it. That's why I think Thanksgiving is very interesting, and it's a very good slate of games.
Yeah, I think it absolutely is. So, Matt, how do you want to handle this Thanksgiving slate? Because you said, do you want to do one like from Thanksgiving? Because I got two likes. Like, I'm just going to
it's fine.
Straight
we're
up.
Recording on Tuesday, so we've told the people for a week now that we're recording on Tuesday. So if you want to hear it, why we're betting these games, I think it's fair to do that. We did it last year where we gave out at least one.
I could not tell you what we did last year, so.
I have one for Thanksgiving.
I have two.
I think that's fine.
Okay. And Joe will give his likes and trends and all that stuff and be along for the ride as we do. You want to just get right into it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Real quick, just a couple of things to throw out. Thanksgiving, I probably have done this every year on this show, but favorites historically crush. 60 games since 2004, 51-9 straight up of the favorites. They're 40-20, and since the wild card era, they've also been great on Thanksgiving. 30-5 straight up, 25-10 against the spread, and that would put the Ravens in that category for this week.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, all right. Well, let's start with the first early game here, and I can't help but keep thinking about the Packers game from, 23, where they went into Detroit and shocked them, and didn't they blow them out completely? So this one is favoring the Lions -2.5. Point total in this one is 49.5. We just saw the Detroit Lions win their, 15th consecutive game after a loss under head coach Dan Campbell, but they had to do it by going to overtime versus Jameis Winston and the New York Giants. So for me, the -2.5 is extremely baity to me. And I am just, if anything, I'm leaning Packers, as weird as they've been all year. But that's my gut feeling on this one. What about you guys? Matt, start with you.
I lean the other way. I mean, I make the game 2.5, so it's a no play for me right now. But I lean Detroit in this spot. I think because they lost the opener at Green Bay, looked pretty terrible. They're coming in focused. They almost got caught last week. Could say looking ahead to this game, the Giants coming in. I just think the Lions need this game. I mean, they both do, right? They're a half game up. Green Bay is going into this, but you're at home on Thanksgiving, 2.5 point favorite. I don't love the game either way. Like I said, I haven't bet it. If I had a gun to my head, I'd take the Lions on this one. I don't love the way either team's playing right now. I know the Packers played much better last week, but good God.
I can't figure out the Packers, man. I can't at all.
J.J. McCarthy is very bad.
Yeah.
He's been very bad. And the Lions, on the other hand, and their offense got cooking, and Jahmyr Gibbs is just a friggin' alien, dude. He is insane. Like, he's just insane.
He put up
and
61 fantasy points for me.
Yeah, decent day. I'd give the ball to him as much as you need to win this game, and I think the lean on him. I don't know. I don't love the way Jordan Love's played football last month. So
yeah,
slight lean to the Detroit if I had to pick, but right now I got nothing in this one.
I mean, I just chalk it up to the pass catchers continuing to get banged up for the Packers. But yeah, you can't like what you see out of Jordan Love to this point. And what was a team that we thought was going to be Super Bowl contenders in week 2, people were dabbling on that, or week 3 or whatever on the Packers, and now they can't figure it out. I don't know, Joe. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
So a bunch of things. Number one, the Packers are going to be an underdog, and Matt LaFleur crushes as an underdog. But they've also struggled against the Lions, right? Yeah. Really bad. If you look historically, over the last 20 years, the Lions are 8-12 against the spread on Thanksgiving Day. Last 20 years. So
8-12? Is that what you said?
Yep, 8-12 over the last 20 years against the spread. Since 2012, they're 8-5 against the spread. So here's where I'm fading Detroit. Teams off of overtime on a short week. You can do the same thing with the Chiefs that we'll get to in a little bit, but teams that generally play an overtime game, win or lose, play on a short week, struggle. It's extra time, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. But there is a little bit of an angle here for the Packers because I can't figure them out either. But the Lions are very good at home. Like, they've always been historically very good at home. This is a spot for me where I might lean the underdog. Pressure at home, etc. But short rest, Jared Goff stinks. Against the spread, he's 8-3, but 5-6 straight up. So take that however you want.
Okay.
The short rest off and overtime is my fade. I'm going Packers. Although I do think that whoever wins this game probably can make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that's fair. What the hell? They're like both teetering around 5. No. Lions are 7-4, Packers 7-3-1. Yeah. But yeah, it's a massive. I don't know, man. Something just seems off with the Packers all year. Joe, do you really think that Matt LaFleur is going to get canned? Because I thought that was ridiculous hearing that 2 weeks ago. I think it was a report from The Athletic that like they might consider that, and I don't see any shot of that. Do you?
No, but just sticking to Lions versus Packers, we can't figure it out, right?
Right.
So isn't it almost like, didn't they have his coming out party years ago on Thanksgiving Day?
Right.
I don't know. I think if I'm going LaFleur or Campbell as far as who's calling plays, I'm gonna go with LaFleur on that end of it. I don't love the Packers, but maybe this is the Micah Parsons party. They invested into it. Maybe this is the day they have. I'm going the Packers here, and I don't love it, but favorites crush, right? So it's a little hard here. But just on that, I don't think the Lions and Cowboys have won the same day, have they? I'm trying to think back.
It's been a long time.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So someone's going down. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the Packers.
So you think the Lions are going down?
The Lions, I think the Packers covers, I guess.
Okay, gotcha.
Joe, question for you, for the audience here, like where there's bunch of juice 2.5s at this point for the Lions. I know it was at 3 earlier. You hope to get back to 3 if you want to back the Packers. Do you care about that?
Ooh, good call on that. Money's going to come in that day. So
that morning.
Wouldn't be so. And then is there any injuries we need to be worrying about here? That a lot of these inactive things have been really Dude, this is why these numbers are important. We talked about, and I'm trying to get the exact because I have it on my. I don't know what book you guys are using. I'm on DraftKings, I guess, right now.
I have FanDuel.
What's the line right now? I'm sorry that you said.
I see -2.5 and minus 115.
Minus 115 on FanDuel, minus 118 MGM, minus 112 on DraftKings, and looking at I use kind of a bunch of books just to take a look at, but it's a little juiced.
I want the 3.
Yeah, I would
If
too.
I'm doing Packers, I want the 3.
Yeah.
It's minus 108. You can buy it up on alternative line. Plus 120 money line though.
Okay.
Any first TD sprinkles for you, Matt, in this one? Because you've been crushing it this year with that dabble.
Making my money there. I haven't even looked at it, Tuck, to be honest, yet. It's usually a Thursday morning dive in.
Thursday morning feel, vibe. Yep.
A little vibe, look at some things.
All right. Yeah, if you guys have any like random props that pop up to you, like feel free to bring them up. But I know that we'll probably all just be on the can on Thursday morning and firing through these, checking them out. Seeing what feels good.
What about the total in that game?
49.
If you really look at it, right? Thursday matchups have, I guess, I don't know. Have Thursday matchups been okay as far as
all these totals are high? All these totals are high for Thursday.
I think that game, even though it's a divisional game, goes over 48.
Yeah. 48s and 49s popping in the market.
I don't love it, but I'd go over 48.
48. Okay.
Is that what it is right now?
No, 49.
I
and
feel
a
like
half.
Sunday night, Monday night have been like unders or cashing left and right, but the Thursday have not. I think it's been the overs have played well on Thursdays more so than they have on Sunday, Monday. I know that much.
What about Micah Parsons' sack? I feel like that's always a nice little defensive prop. Let's look it up. Hey, by the way, I've been crushing on these.
The props.
The props.
Mason Crosby's won like plus money. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Just take it.
Exactly. But yeah, they don't have any defensive props yet. Maybe a safety in there. I don't know. Maybe have some fun with that.
I'm looking at FanDuel as a Thanksgiving special tab.
Yes.
That is interesting. And of course, I've just friggin' lost it. But it was like plus 40,000 for every team to score 2 rushing touchdowns on Thanksgiving or something like
Do
that.
it.
Yeah.
Plus 40,000? I'm like, it's not the worst.
Put $1 on it.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, I'm interested in this game, to be honest with you guys, because I don't buy the Lions.
Me either.
I'm not buying, but
I was saying it last week, Joe. It just feels weird when I see Dan Campbell calling plays. Like, it's weird to me. He doesn't strike me as that guy. That seems like a desperation mode.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the coming out party for Micah Parsons and a Packer. Like, he always plays on Thanksgiving anyways. And
right, yeah.
He's used to it. That short rest thing, though, man, look it up. Teams off of overtime and then play on a short week are like historically terrible. Historically.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'll do the Joe math if you really need it. But, I'm like looking at that one.
Sure.
Matt LaFleur, 2-0 against the spread on Thanksgiving.
Here we go.
He's looking to join Wade Phillips as the only coaches to start 3-0 in their careers the last 20 years.
Wade Phillips. Man, there's a name.
Man, you're kind of talking me into the Packers now all of a sudden.
Another thing, the Packers struggle early in the season. This is since Jordan Love has taken over. From week 11 on, 14-7 straight up against the spread.
Man, if I see a 3 on Thanksgiving morning, I might have to jump on that.
Yep.
Is there any case for the Lions here?
No, I think it's Beatty as shit.
Yeah, I like I said, my line's 2.5. I would take the Packers at 3+. That's why I was asking you that question. I was looking under. I wouldn't take a juice 2.5 either at the Lions. So for me,
3 I like. 3.5 greedy, but whatever.
Yeah. You never know with that Thanksgiving Day money coming in. You could see it. You could definitely see it. This is one of those weeks where you could see a line go from 2.5 to 3.5. Pretty.
So the Packers won on a look ahead last week easily.
Yep.
And basically the Lions almost lost to the Giants.
Struggled. Yeah.
And now they're favorites on a short week.
And the Packers already beat them earlier in the year.
And they play better late into the season, blah, 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 blah. They have a tie, which screws them. I like the Packers.
Joe likes the Packers. That's a like for Joe. All right. Or
You know what? Do you guys have some special bell? Do you want me to lock it in?
No, we can't. We can't. We talked about this last week, Joe. The Zoom is not ideal for drops because
Okay.
I'll play it and then nobody can hear it, or sometimes they hear it and it just blows. So we're looking into alternatives.
Yeah. At least you guys are still doing a podcast.
Joe, you can join
You
us
do have a
anytime you
night
want.
show, Joe.
Open invite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
have a night show.
that's right. I don't. I did a lot of years doing podcasts.
That's right.
I probably should have mentioned that you're the night show host and you're on from 7 to
No big
11.
3 years. For 3 years.
7 to 11 now, right?
Yeah, and you
Okay.
can hear me on Nesson now mornings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay. So how long you been doing the Nesson thing? Because I haven't checked it out, but I've seen it on socials. And when did you get started with that?
2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. They just asked me if I want.
Is that with
just asked-
Kaufman?
I was with Kaufman today.
Nice.
We did a Thanksgiving food draft.
Ooh, I like that.
What would be your number one picks?
All right. So, Joe, come on. Joe, you know what I'm going to say.
Can we
Here we
save
go.
that? Let's save it. What do we got? What's the
Joe,
next games?
you know what I'm going to say.
Do the food draft later.
The food draft is like, shit, what are we going to do? We're out of stuff to talk about. Radio
This is where we're
101.
starting the show.
Like, if you hear that on any radio show,
Well, get ready tonight, 6 o'clock, 98.5 The Sports House.
but
You'll hear it, baby.
yeah, but
Love
you
it.
100% you have to do that, Joe. Like, if anybody's going to do it, it's you. But on any other show, like,
Yeah. Out.
I'm just letting everybody know they
yeah.
ran out of
And
shit
like-
to talk about. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
And just so you know, I am a fat guy. I love to eat. I want to eat fat and shitty, and I'm going to wear sweatpants. So, like, I'm not ashamed of any of that, and I'm going to bring it to the table.
Yeah, as you should. Be comfortable on Thanksgiving, you know?
Yeah.
Beauty is not a size.
the only
Hunger is not a size.
Felger's what?
I said beauty is not a size, and hunger is not
Oh,
a
I thought you
size.
said Felger. I was like, what?
All right, who? Him? The hell did he eat on Thanksgiving?
Cauliflower. Yeah. The other thing I'll say is the turkey conversation is just beating a dead horse. Just holy shit. Can we stop talking about if you like turkey or not on
Tucker's
Thanksgiving?
got PTSD from doing part-time.
Oh my! Oh yeah, your Saturday from 2 to 6 show, like, you know. Oh man, it's 3:30, 3:50. What the hell are we gonna talk about on a
What's your
Saturday?
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, stuffing's got to go number 1. Number 2 though is got to be cranberry sauce. It's just
Out
like,
of
oh
a can.
Jesus, like turkey sucks conversation. Like, come on, stop it. It's enough. It's enough. It's every year we talk about the same fucking thing. Sorry. You can
Hey,
listen.
you guys know that Wednesday's a holiday?
What do you mean?
Is it?
They call it Green Wednesday. It's a marijuana day. It's the second biggest marijuana day of the year.
I thought that was April 20th.
Well, that's the biggest day of the year. The second biggest day of the year is tomorrow.
When did that start?
I'm doing an event tomorrow, and that's what they call it, Green Wednesday.
I love this.
Where's the event?
It is in Sharon, Massachusetts. Do you know where that is? Now, Walpole, Michigan.
Yeah.
I'll be at the Zen Den. Plug.
The Zen Den. Okay.
Love it.
They're going to hook you up with some dubes or what?
Of course, I only work with the greatest.
Attaboy. Now, do you partake before the meal or after the meal to kind of wind down or just...
Definitely both, because you gotta get your mind right, and then
Yeah.
you gotta relax your belly.
Right. And then you're going to have a nightcap too before bed.
Yeah, lots of naps though, and
Well, I
weed naps are the best.
Weed naps are the best. Okay.
Best.
All right, let's get back to football.
The 4:30 game, we have, I feel like this is one of the more controversial Thanksgiving games, I think. I think that the Cowboys and Chiefs, Cowboys are dogs of 3 points. I feel like the public is going to be heavy on the Cowboys after seeing them storm back from 21-0 against the Eagles. And here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. I'm on the other side. I'm sorry. I think we saw something with the Chiefs last week, and they clawed back themselves, albeit against the Colts, yes, but still they had their backs up against the wall. And I thought that they just managed the clock masterfully in the fourth quarter and going into overtime as well. I just think that this is the last chance for the Chiefs to go on a run, and they can't make any more errors along the way. And I think that Mahomes is going to have his way with this Dallas secondary. Now, I will say that the Dallas defense has been a lot better since these trades that Jerry Jones made, and Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson, and now they just got Malik Hooker back. So that gives me a little bit of pause backing the Chiefs, but I'll back them at -3 here. I feel like the whole Rice injury is kind of overplayed. I think he'll be fine. I just want to see Mahomes light it up in Dallas, too. I think he can do it. So I'll back the Chiefs here in this one -3.
Like for you, by the way.
Like for
that
me.
Is a like.
It is a like for me, yes.
Yeah. We're head-to-head in this one. And Joe mentioned earlier, one of my first points is short week off OT for the Chiefs. That's a big one. And they also expanded a lot of energy getting back into that, specifically Patrick Mahomes and Rashee Rice just putting the team on their backs. Although the defense, I mean, I talked about this in the opener. They had over 200 total yards more than the Colts and won by 3 points. This is the year of the Chiefs right now. This they're doing. So now, short week, Dallas, Thanksgiving, always a big game there. They've been on a little heater on Thanksgiving, but I'm not saying they're here to win, but there are 3.5s out there. And I'm taking the Cowboys +3 and the hook with this one. I think both teams obviously coming off massive wins, and the Cowboys had to use all their energy to come back.
All of
digging
their
themselves a 21-0 hole. But you mentioned it a little bit there, Tuck. I think the Cowboys have found something on defense, which is taking them out of the Cincinnati Bengals of defenses and brought them into like the middle of the pack. And I'm a little worried about, unlike you, I am a little worried about Rashee Rice. Anytime there's a hamstring injury for a receiver, and he was gutting it out during that game, but he did not look right coming out of that. Short week now, you're going to go tell me he's going to go play at 100%.
Yes.
I can't get there. And also, Worthy's battling a little bit of an ankle injury. I think he's going to play, but just to call that out, they have two banged-up receivers, and what this offense looked like earlier on in the season without them, yikes. But I think that we get a close game here, first and foremost. I don't even hate your pick at the Chiefs -3. I think the Chiefs probably win this game by 2 or 3 points. This is what the Chiefs do. They win close games, even when they're a better team. When they get above 3, that's when I like to fade them. When they're short favorites, that's where I like to buy them. I think one of the keys in this game for me is the defense of the Chiefs. Right now, if you look at the numbers, they're 11th against the pass, allowing 195 yards per game, but when they're on the road, that drops considerably, Tuck. They allow 242 yards passing per game, and it might not sound like much, but just for context, that goes from 11th in the league to 27th in the league if you were just counting those numbers. So it's a big deal. It's a big dip. And you have a Dallas offense that we've seen them against arguably one of the best defenses in football, the way Philadelphia has been playing recently. When they needed to, they were going down the field on them. Even when they kept turning the ball over a couple times too, not scoring, missed field goal for Brandon Aubrey. They left points on the board in that game during their comeback and still did, thanks to an idiotic punt return by the Eagles returner who fumbled inside his own 20-yard line. They come back and complete that. Now, with Dallas, they're first in the league passing the ball. They have 30 more yards per game at home. Again, it doesn't sound like much, but again, first in the league, bar none. I think we got a field goal game here. I'm taking the dog with the hook. I'm taking the Cowboys to keep this one close. I think the Chiefs probably win this game. I think it's a field goal game either way, though, and I'm going to lean Dallas. I like the way they're playing. They're playing inspired since the death of Nealand, and not to bring that into it, but they get something that they're playing for that's a little bit deeper, and they've leaned into that. It's not an easy thing to do, but you saw that. I don't know if you were watching the game, Tuck, on Sunday, but they had a huge Nealand flag that they're waving. Like, they are behind this.
Yeah, it was their first home game since it happened.
I think this game's going to be awesome. I actually hope it's awesome. I think we get a really good game here.
It's going to be great.
So I'm excited for this one. But I'm going to take the Cowboys plus the 3.5.
Joe?
Over. Highest total on the board. The other thing is this, just historically, the Cowboys, the over's 11-4 their last 15 games on Thanksgiving. So I think both teams can score. I think the Chiefs are going to throw more. Chiefs, short week, again, on the road, same spot. Now they're favored on the road. It just doesn't look right to me. Plus, the number's 3.5. I don't know what it opened, but when it goes through that key number, sometimes you do have to fade that number. But what is hard to look away from, and this, when you look at like trends when it comes to the Chiefs, historically they've dominated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I could give you like Patrick Mahomes on short rest. Patrick Mahomes on short rest is 19-3 in his career. Like how are you going to fade that, right? They've won 13 games in this spot when they've won, and then played on the road and a favorite. They've won 13 in a row in this spot.
Wow.
So I think there is a regression. Are the Chiefs back, or are they getting going?
They're getting going.
I'm saying they're more getting going than not.
Yep.
The trends will tell you the Cowboys generally fail. Dak Prescott fails in this spot. I think the easy, simple, you called the last one a sucker bet. I just think the square play is the Chiefs. So
39. Okay.
Staying away from it. I'm going over on the highest total of the week.
So you think the square plays the Chiefs?
Yes, definitely.
I feel like
square meaning money, back. I think the sharp side is the Cowboys.
See, I feel like everybody's going to be on the Cowboys.
I think I am on the flip side. I'm with Joe on this because I think everyone's also looking at it like, here come the Chiefs, right? Like, here come the Chiefs. This is their time. But the Chiefs still, they haven't looked like the Chiefs of old. And I believe me, I thought last week they were going to blow doors. They outgained the freaking Colts by over 200 yards and win by 3 in overtime, right? So, like, 39% of the bets at DraftKings right now on the Chiefs minus 3.5, but just 17% of the money. 61% of the bets on the Cowboys, 83% of the money right now coming in. So the professionals are leaning with the Cowboys right now.
Can I just throw something else at you? And this is a take, okay? I don't know. Like, you guys can shit all over it, have fun with it. I think this could be the most watched Thanksgiving football game of all time.
I agree with this.
No, I don't think that's far fetched, Joe.
No, like, think about this, right? The Chiefs, Travis Kelce, their star power, Patrick Mahomes. Are they for real? Are they dying? Are the Cowboys back? Right? Look at the Cowboys Thanksgiving football. Like, there's a lot on the line here, and maybe it's not that hot of a take, but holy smokes. The ratings for this, Tom Brady calling the game too?
I would assume he has to be with Mahomes.
I guess.
Yeah, the ratings are going to be humongous.
Yeah, this is a big one.
For this one. So, for me, over.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The over, definitely. Xavier Worthy, former Texas Longhorn, too. Anytime touchdown, dabble, maybe.
Oh, Pickens.
Like Pickens.
He's hot.
Pickens is so freaking good right now.
You gotta ride him. Maybe even CD. Because CD actually, they threw to him, and if you watch the game, they threw to him. He missed it, but I think they go back to him, too. I think CD's still in the running.
It's 2 games in a row, Joe. And he did it at the end of the Vegas game on Monday night, and Dak threw a pretty terrible pass, but CD could have caught it, and they just misconnect. I think they want to get him going too, but you're right, they're targeting him like crazy. So I like both of them, honestly.
I feel like this could be a really good spot for Travis Kelce in terms, like, this is going to be his last game in Dallas. Like, I don't even know how many games he's played in Dallas, but like the huge spotlight here, I could see him showing up for a big game here.
The other thing with the Chiefs is, if you watch their last win, they were methodical men.
Yeah.
Now they struggle in the red zone too. Mm-hmm. So, they just settle for field goals and it works, right? Against the Cowboys, I'm not saying the Cowboys are great shakes. All I'm saying is I think you've got to put up 6 against Dallas in order to beat them. I don't think you can chip away with field goals. So again, but a high total, right? Like, look at the highest total. Generally, people, that's a high total, go under. I'm going over on that one. I know we'll get into the next game, but I'm telling you, those are some high totals. This is the one that goes over.
Is the next one the one that goes under? Bengals, Ravens, 51.5 point total on that one. They both played each other in high close games last year. So I could see this being another shootout with Joe Burrow coming back. No T. Higgins, however. Liked what that Mitch Tinsley, is that his name? He actually filled in pretty well for Higgins versus the Patriots last week. Spread on this one is favoring the Ravens at -7. Lamar Jackson did not practice today, but Harbaugh kind of shrugged it off, and he's going to play, it seems like. I'm going to back the Bengals in this one. I'm going to that might be the square play, backing Joe Burrow, but considering how close these teams kept it last year in 2 games last year, I'm going to back the Burrow momentum here, and they get Jamar Chase back. He's going to look to get some retribution for the spit and the suspension. And, I'm just going to back the Bengals here in +7.
I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
I haven't played it yet. I this line, I was hoping we get a hook here, because I think the Ravens are going to win this game. But the Ravens just haven't looked like themselves either. Like even still winning. Back when they were 1-5, Tuck, on this show, we said play over 8.5 wins, play them to win the AFC North, and if you want to get ballsy, take a sprinkle on +2,200 for a Super Bowl with the Ravens. And they've done nothing but win. But man, little struggle with the Jets in the first half last week. Finally came out in the second half, played better, but they just don't look right still on offense, right? Now you get Burrow back. More question marks. What's he going to look like? I assume he'll be better than Flacco's been, but the Flacco's played decent for them. But it is Joe Burrow, right, against Joe Flacco. So kind of want to lean your way. Just give you guys the splits right now. 55% of the bets are on Cincinnati +7, and 76% of the money on the Bengals +7.
Say that last one. How what was the amount of money?
55% of the bets on the Bengals +7, but 76% of the money. So professional side seemingly is on Cincinnati right now.
All right. So you're saying I'm a professional now?
Well,
okay.
You were square on the last one, so that doesn't mean it's right or wrong either. By the way, like, we always talk about this, but like the only reason I pulled this up is access to it, and I'm just curious with these games, like where the early money's been. I'll also say too, this was at 7.5 as an opener, so I think the real money was coming in on the Bengals at 7.5. I don't get to see what it came in at 7.5 versus 7, so I think now it's 7. It's a no play for me, but depending on where it goes, if it goes, I'll probably I will get involved one way or the other.
I know you will. It's gonna be 12 high noons deep. Yeah,
tweet it out.
This is the night game on Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah.
Take the favorite and go to bed.
Yeah,
really? Okay.
Take the favorite. That 7.5 is huge, by the way.
Yes, I agree.
Listen, I think the Ravens roll. Historically, Joe Burrow is very good as an underdog, but this isn't the spot.
Damn it.
And the unders crushing the spot. I just saw it right now since the wild card era, or since it started. So favorites in the spot, crush. And I just saw this is the second highest total, 61 in 2018, Falcons Saints, if you remember that one. That's a very, very high total. And then Bengals Ravens this year. And then the one before was Steelers Colts. Of those 2 games, they both went under. So historically, the under is huge. So I'm on the under. I'm on the big time favorite. Favorites on Thanksgiving at night, 14-4 against the spread.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, it's stats.
That's actual fact.
Oh, I don't feel good about these picks I've made so far.
Those are 2 likes for the show. Just want to call that out there for you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Favorites of 7 or more, which would have been the opener of 7.5, or where it's at now. 7 have also dominated in this spot. And the Ravens, when they're coming off the short week in Lamar Jackson at home, right? That's where the game is, at home. 5 in this spot.
I mean, we haven't even mentioned Derrick Henry going up against the 32nd ranked rush defense with Cincinnati.
Dude, they might have given all their might last week to the Patriots because
yeah.
That was the spot for the Bengals.
Sneaky, by the way. The Ravens defense. The Ravens started horrific, right? 1-5, I think they started. Yeah. Their defense has been really good.
Really good.
Last week, 16 the week before. I think that they're starting to get going. I think they're going to win the division.
Yep, I hope so, Joe. I was saying we gave out the over 8.5 wins in the AFC North on the show when they were 1-5. Just looking at their schedule alone, you got to take that risk with them. And their offense hasn't clicked yet, but what better defense to show up to get your offense going a little bit than the Cincinnati Bengals? So
I'm dog over under for the 3 games.
All right.
I know that the Cowboys are probably my side. It's just hard to fade the Chiefs, but I think it's so square.
I just it's one of those you hit the button and you're just like, here we go again. Fading Mahomes is never a good feeling ever. It just doesn't matter, really. It just isn't.
I just feel better about the over.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Well, Tuck's going to go 0-2 on Thanksgiving, it looks like.
That's not necessarily true. You don't.
Here's the other thing, Tuck. Take your feelings out of it, right?
I can't. So that's what I do.
Well, maybe that's why you're struggling.
Problem, Tuck.
I know.
No, but just in this case, right? Like Lions, Packers. You don't trust the Packers. Like you don't understand the Packers.
Correct.
And therefore, you don't like the Lions.
Correct.
So therefore, go with the unknown because it has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, I was leaning Packers in that one. I think we're on the same page there. But
okay.
You didn't make me feel good about the Bengals pick, though.
Like, if this was the beginning of the year, I still would think the Chiefs over the Cowboys. And I just think there's a lot of steam. When there's steam, guys, I don't follow the steam.
Mm-hmm. You go the other way.
I go the extra mile. It's less crowded.
Well, that's why I would feel like I was doing with the Chiefs, though, because I feel like everybody's on the Cowboys, but apparently I'm wrong. I think everybody's falling in love with the Cowboys right now.
You know what the biggest sucker bet was? Not this past week, but the week before. The Chargers -3 at the Jags was the biggest I've ever seen ever.
Matt leaned
that right.
Jags, right?
I had the Jags.
That was the biggest bait line of all time.
Yep.
That
I
really
saw
was.
that. I went, oh boy, that's not good.
Yeah, you listen. I always say Vegas doesn't give free money away, right? Like that, you have to be aware of those things.
That was 3 all week long.
Yeah, I know.
All week long, it didn't move. It didn't move anywhere.
Did not move.
Joe, do you have to take off or you head in?
No, whatever. I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit.
You sure?
I'm doing 6 to 11 mornings and 6 to 11 nights. But
how's that working?
Did you?
Sleep-wise?
Well, I took a 35-minute nap before I came on.
Okay.
Wait, you worked this morning?
I worked this morning, yes.
Oh.
And I've been home for an hour, and I took a 35-minute nap. It was fantastic.
And you're going in again tonight?
I'm going to go to bed after this, and then I'm doing 6 to 11 tonight.
God bless you, Joe.
So you're putting in 8 hours of radio in one day?
TV, one TV and radio.
Dude, you could have 100% told us to fuck off this week.
Well, this is a tradition unlike any other, and I don't get a chance to talk betting anymore.
Like if you said no, go fuck off, I would have been like, I completely understand. So I appreciate you immensely for coming on.
I have been celebrating Thanksgiving for 43 years.
Congrats, man.
Food and football are my favorite 2 things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, if you want me to be a part of the dinner, I can go and buy the groceries. And here I am.
Well, you'll always have a seat at the table.
Well, who's cooking? That's the question.
Tucker, definitely Tucker. Not me. I bring the cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Matt packs the cooler.
I will have a Yeti with me at all times.
I got the weed if you guys need that.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at us.
Perfect combo, Joe. We are perfect combo.
Now, let's rifle through a few more games.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it.
All right, so let's rifle through the rest. And we'll do the rest of our likes, rifle through the rest, and then get to the best, okay? Like a rapid-fire rest. Does that sound good?
Skip my second like because it's head-to-head with your best bet.
Okay, go for it.
And then so we get the bottom 2, so you can do your fourth like.
Okay, so my first 2 likes were Chiefs -3, Bengals +7. My third like, I'm going to back the home dogs this week with the Steelers. I just continue to get weird vibes with the Bills. And normally this season, at least, we have not backed the Tomlin as a home dog thing, but I feel like this is the spot where you have to back Tomlin going against McDermott. So keep it simple. Steelers plus 3.5 with that hook that's enticing to me.
I didn't play it. No feeling on this one at all. I lean the other way. I just refuse to believe that Buffalo. Who's playing quarterback? Is Rodgers back in this game? I know it's Tuesday, so who even knows?
I mean, Steelers.
For me. I do make the game 3. So
it's Steelers coming off a loss, a close loss, and now they come back home as a home dog.
Steelers covered. Bills lost outright. They have the extra rest, I believe.
The Bills do, yes. Thursday night.
So they have the extra rest.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers covered and are now dogs again.
Yep. Coming home. No play. This watch game for me completely.
What's the key to beating the Bills? Is it playing good defense against them, or is it matching them point for point? Because I think the Patriots matched them point for point and won and had the ball last. Last week it was the defense.
Houston just shut them down.
Yeah. So I mean, do the Steelers have that defense? I'm going to say no.
No.
All right, Tuck's 0-3.
You don't know
that?
that
3.5 I don't love. I'm going to be
honest.
honest.
No, me either. I just
1.5 on the road favorite.
Yeah, that makes sense. Weird line. I don't like it. Staying away.
It's smelly.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. But hey, desperation mode, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Who needs this game more?
Steelers.
I'll say this. I think Buffalo.
The division's gone from Buffalo, though. The division's gone.
Well, no. The thing is Buffalo can lose this, beat the Pats, and they could still be out. The Steelers can win, and I mean the Ravens are I think the Ravens are rolling.
Yeah, they're going to roll, and that schedule is in their favor.
God damn it!
This is a tough game, man.
This is not one I want to get involved
in. Give me the
Good
Tomlin
game,
home dogs.
I'm interested to watch it.
Matt, your third like here. Miami coming off a bye, I see.
Miami coming off a bye, and they get the Saints at home, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm laying 5.5 with the Dolphins. The Saints are just dog shit. I'm sorry. I can't get behind this quarterback. And
Tyler shit.
Look, this Dolphins team I don't love, but they are playing for Mike McDaniel, and they do like him. And, we talked about this a few weeks ago. You win that game. If you can win that game against the Commanders overseas, you can come back in. You're 4-7. You don't have the hardest schedule in the world. I don't think Miami's going to light up the world in any way, but I do think this is a team they can light up. They're at home where they play well. Tua plays much better at home. You get a Saints team coming in. What are the Saints playing for at this point? Absolutely nothing. I said a couple weeks ago I don't think they want to win games. I think they want a higher draft pick. That's why they went with Shut, whatever the hell his name is. They looked awful against Atlanta last week. Was happy to be on Atlanta despite the injuries. And I'm going against them again. I think that I make the game 7, and I'm supporting that. 5.5. I feel like you're getting 2 key numbers here for me. So, look, I just like this Dolphins offense right now. Playing with A-Chain's been awesome. Waddle stepped up. They really haven't missed Tyreek Hill all that much, considering I thought that was going to be a bigger injury than it was. And they might get Darren Waller back. They're looking to bring him back in this game. So that's just another weapon for Tua, who Waller was playing really well before he got hurt. I just don't. I told you I'm going to fade the Saints a lot down the stretch because I don't know what they're in it for. I don't think their defense is good. I hate their offense. I get they were frisky early on in the season, but I don't think so anymore. I think they're just a bad football team, and I think Miami, who isn't a great football team by any stretch of the imagination, I still think they're a class above the Saints. So give me 5.5 when I make the game 7. I'm taking the Dolphins at home to cover this number.
Is that door still open a crack for the Dolphins to sneak in?
I mean, the bottom of the AFC playoff picture is just a rat race. So, I mean, it's not dead until it's dead, but I don't think so. But I think if you're coaching that team and those players in that locker room 1 week at a time, control what you can control.
Yeah.
Their schedule is going to allow them to win some football games. They're still a bad football team in general, but I don't know. 1 week at a time. They win 5-7 all of a sudden for a team that was wrote off and dead by everybody. So
Joe, any thoughts on that selection?
Over. Two shitty teams, take the over.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
That six for the Dolphins is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like what?
A couple 5.5s, Joe. There's 5.5s out there. I agree with this. I said I can't believe I'm laying the number, but
I never bet a favorite at 5. I just think it's a dead number normally.
Yeah, totally.
The fact that it's 6 and it's that high. I actually took the Falcons last week. So now now this kid's going to Miami.
Yeah, that's
a high line. It looks crazy. I bet you there's a ton of money on the Saints. I can't do it.
I can tell you right now, at least DraftKings splits, I'll give you.
42.5 point total, by the way.
I'm talking square money. Like, nope, Dolphins shouldn't be favored by this.
Oh, yeah.
No, that rookie on the road in Miami, not a good spot.
No, not a good combo. Not a good combo. I'll tell you right now.
I don't love the Dolphins by any means. I had Washington, actually, and lost. What was that game in Spain? God bless them. They had to watch it. Horrible. That might have been one of the worst coaching decisions. On the
kick the friggin' field goal. Someone kick a field goal.
By the way, what's up with people not being able to score in the red zone? What the hell's going on here?
Bad football.
What's the deal with people not being able to score in the red zone?
26% of the bets on the Saints, only 11% of the money. 74% of them bets on the Dolphins, 89% on the money.
People are all over the Dolphins.
Yep.
Wow. That's going to bet up.
Surprising.
That's going to get to 6.5.
It's going to go higher. I grabbed 5.5. I'll take 6, a nice number. So a couple 5.5s out there. So we'll take that.
Can I give you a Black Friday special?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Don't fall for that Eagles shit.
Nope.
Don't do it. They're off a loss. They got shut out in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know their record off a loss? Nick Sirianni in particular is 8-14 in his career off a loss.
Yeah. And he was under 500.
I was leaning Bears here,
plus 7. Lay it. And the Bears have been turning the ball defensively, creating turnovers. I don't love Caleb Williams. I think it's Ben Johnson personally.
Yeah, I agree.
He knows that Eagles team.
He's figured it out finally there. Yep.
Now, Jalen Hurts is outstanding at home, but didn't they just lose at home? So I just, the more I look, that was at home, right? Where was that game?
That was in Dallas last week.
They were rolled up 21-0 and completely took a shit. So I like the Bears. Give me the 7. I love the Bears here. I can't believe I like the Bears. But hey, they're 8-1 in their last 9 games. I'm riding it, baby.
It's the quietest 8-3 team in the NFL right now, in terms of people like supporting them.
I mean, between the Bears, Lions, and Packers, right? The best playing team is the Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, do I think the roster might be better for the Lions? Maybe. Or the Packers. I don't know. I'm just saying that division's strong. Because Washington's down, they're going to be without Daniels again, right? So I think the Bears are the best team in that division.
Final like here. We're going to attack this 2 ways in the same matchup here. I will take the under in the Chargers and Raiders of 41.5. I just think that the Chargers are in deep trouble. They've had Slater. They haven't had Slater all year. Now they just can't seem to figure it out without Joe Alt. I don't know what the running back situation is. Hampton coming back this week? I'm not too sure about that.
He's questionable. He's leaning towards yes from what I've read, but early in the week, nothing's confirmed.
So the struggles continue for the Chargers, and on top of that, holy shit, Geno Smith. Can you connect with any of your receivers? Wow. I could not believe all the misses he had last week on wide open receivers, and he just overthrew them or underthrew them or just was completely off the mark, and I don't see that changing. They just fired their offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly. I just don't see a ton of points with the Raiders this week, so give me the under 41.5 in this matchup. And Matt, you're on a side.
Yeah, I like the Chargers. I'm laying it here in the -9.5. I know it's a lot of points. I know their tackles are banged up. I know they've been struggling to protect Herbert. But this is not enough points. I'm sorry. 10, fine. You could make an argument, but under 10, I can't get there. It's my smallest play of the 5. It's my 5th like out of the 5 picks I'm giving you. But I think the Chargers coming off a bye, figure some stuff out. They're so well coached. The Raiders are going to be able to do nothing on offense against this defense. And I think Herbert will do plenty to get this well into double digits. I know. They looked like shit 2 weeks ago, but that was traveling to Tennessee. I told you about the travel back and forth. We leaned Tennessee in that game. Now they've taken a rest, had their bye, stay at home. Vegas, as you mentioned, Tuck, has been terrible. They just lost to Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns, who,
I mean, think of that.
Went 0-17 in their last 17 quarterbacks starting, and they go out and get absolutely buried by the Browns. And not for nothing, Myles Garrett and the way that defense played against the Raiders offense, you're going to see something similar from this Chargers defense. I think they get after Geno in this game and put a lot of pressure on him. I don't think Vegas scores a lot of points. I totally support your under. I think you're looking at like 24, similar game to last week, 24-10, 24-7. Like, I don't know what they're getting to, so I'm taking the Chargers minus 9.5 now that it's under 10.
Who's calling the plays for the Raiders now that Chip Kelly's fired?
Couldn't tell you.
Ooh, good call, Joe. That I did not. I don't know
that. We call it. It's also called a dead cat bounce. But somebody, when they're fired, sometimes you see a little bit of a reaction.
Yeah.
So that's why when I see that 10, remember I just mentioned the Chargers. We saw 3 on the road a couple of weeks ago.
Quarterbacks coach Greg Olson, by the way.
What's that?
Greg Olson, quarterbacks coach, not the broadcaster.
Not the broadcaster, no.
I got excited.
That would have been something.
It's going to be calling plays and the game.
That'd be cool.
Look at this fucking guy. This guy doesn't worry me, Joe. I gotta be honest. Can I share my screen and pull up a fucking image of this guy? Can I do that?
You know what?
YouTube people.
I would like to know.
This guy looks like he's selling cards with Tom Silva. Look at this guy. Look at it. Hold on. I gotta bring this guy.
Slick back hair.
Shout out Tom Silva.
Yeah.
Shout out Tom. He'll be very excited. Happy Thanksgiving, Tom. I can't wait to see you Thursday. Look at this fucking guy. Hold on. I share my screen for the YouTube. Oh, I can't share my screen. Not turned on. Just look up this guy. There is no way he's moving the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Was Pete Carroll a sacrificial lamb this year?
Yeah.
I think he's out.
Also
Genty's banged up. Forgot to mention that. It's an ankle injury.
I got this one for tonight. That I'm going to debut it here, even though I'm going to do it on the Joe Show tonight. But this whole number 1 seed stuff. Patriots are 10-2. The Broncos are 9-2. Well, I think both teams, if they finish 14-3, the Patriots will finish 5-1 against common opponents. That loss to the Raiders is going to fuck the Pats.
Oh yeah, the Week 1 game. That's insane that they lost. Of all the losses, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Didn't the Pats do this last year? They won the first game and then kind of sucked all year.
Yeah, last year where they have 4 wins. Yep.
It's just that's why I'm saying
they beat Cincy. Yeah,
I wonder if Pete Carroll's the sacrificial lamb.
Possibly.
It just
I had to put
like
a link to this guy in the chat, guys, just so you can see this fucking jabroni.
Oh, I saw. Yeah,
that looks great. This guy.
Wow.
What do I got to do to get you in this nice vehicle today, huh? What do we got to
I've
do?
been there before.
This guy.
Hey, listen. I used to do what I used to always do was.
Yeah, Joe was in the car business. Yep,
that's right.
Yeah, I would say, listen to me. What do you want to pay for the car? And they'd be like, this, give me your credit card. And I'd take their keys and their credit card so they couldn't leave.
So you hold them hostage. Okay.
I got an offer right here and their keys. They can't leave. Let's fucking sell it. That's what I used to do.
How'd it work for you, Joe?
I think I was pretty successful. I had a nice automotive career, and now I'm an endeavoring media personality in Boston.
I know I couldn't sell a car. I could sell software, but not a car.
Joe is a tremendous salesman.
Software. I know you're a software guy, but car's different. I don't know.
I mean, I sold radio ads where Tucker is sitting.
That's right. Yeah, before I was here.
On a small 5,000 watt radio station, I could sell ice to an Eskimo, or into it. Excuse me.
Or catch a popsicle to a guy wearing white gloves. Right?
Did you know we can't say Eskimo anymore?
What are you talking? Why not?
Well, it's more of a because it's more of a people want to be called the correct thing.
No, I didn't know that was a shunned.
It's not a shunning. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just that they would like to be, because an Eskimo is, I believe, just someone. I don't. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's talk about other races.
We'll call them snowbutts.
How about the
They really
playoff
want to be
race?
called.
How about the playoff race?
There we go. That's where the Radio Joe comes
Intuit is
in.
what the right word is now, because technically an Eskimo
Okay.
is really just someone of the Arctic.
Jesus.
Gotcha. All right, let's do rapid fire the rest, okay?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking rapid.
Rapid.
Let's start with the Cardinals going on the road in Tampa. Tampa just looks like their season's cooked, but -3 against the Cards home. Kind of enticing.
Too early. Who's playing quarterback? Baker Mayfield, Teddy Two
Bridgewater?
Gloves. Teddy Two Gloves? I think I like Teddy Two Gloves in this situation.
Wait a second. Brissett or Bridgewater?
Oh, Brissett. You got to go Brissett there. But I'm not betting this game. This game is. I'd lay the 3 and pray to God Mayfield plays half injured.
Is this game at 4:00?
I believe
It's got to be if it's Arizona on the road, yeah. Oh, no, it's a 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. 4 o'clock sucks.
It's 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's 1? Still sucks.
But Chris Godwin's back, so there you go.
Yeah.
One running around.
He can
Is
sit
Bucky
there.
Irving playing? God, Bucky.
By the way, have the Bucks endeavored a horrible schedule of late?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They came to a reality real quick.
Like the Patriots, Bills, and Bucks 3 in a row, and Bill and Rams, excuse me, and they just shredded them.
Arizona's just sticking in these games.
And then Baker tapped out. He's like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, it's like, I'm done. I'm not done on this.
The game was over quick. Titans hosting the Jaguars. They're dogs of 6.5. Total in this one is 41.5. Did the Titans cover last week? Is the streak still alive?
Sure did.
Backdoor cover.
3 in a row.
And I did bet the Titans already, but it's a different number, so it's gone now. And it's I took seven. It took seven. Took 7 at home. So not a like for the show at 6.5. I would want 7 there, but who the frig are the Jags to lay 7 on the road? I'm sorry, I can't. No, I know they're good, but they're not. They're not.
Joe, what were you saying?
Trevor Lawrence is terrible. Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
No, I agree with you. Everything there.
Thank you.
Divisional games of 6.5 or less generally would lean the underdog. I don't want to lean this underdog though.
It's tough. You put the money on the Titans, and you just like, but they are covering.
7, 7. I'll think differently. We can start talking.
Is there
It's a dog or nothing.
Is there any value in this shit, as the show likes to say? Jets home dogs at +2.5 hosting the Falcons.
This
any
is
value
shit.
at all? Anything?
I no. Maybe there's value in everything, but
Falcons off a straight up win. Jets off a cover, I believe.
yes. Yep. Yeah. Who they played? Yes.
Ravens.
They covered against the Ravens. Yep.
Barely. Okay, we'll move on. No thoughts on this.
It's just a gross game.
Colts hosting what? Huh?
What's the
+2.5 for the Jets.
Joe's gonna like the Jets, isn't he? He's gonna like the
Don't
Jets.
do
I can
it.
tell by his look in his face.
Don't
Oh,
do
I
it.
don't hate it, but yeah, I don't hate it. I lean that way.
How many
Kirk
New Yorkers
Cousins.
are going to be home this weekend?
Back-to-back road games for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins on the road.
Yeah, Cousins on the road. Yeah.
We got lucky last week that he covered for us. Not lucky. They were the better team. That's not the right word to say. But, just when you put money on Kirk Cousins.
Dan Quinn or Aaron Glenn?
Dan Quinn.
Who's a better defensive coordinator?
Why are we
Quinn's
saying Quinn's in Washington
now, though?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's Morris anyway. But, I mean, it's got to be Morris.
Is it Morris, though?
I don't know. Good point.
It's close.
Raheem Morris
It's close.
sucks, too.
This is not rapid fire, by the way. Colts -4.5. Point total. This one is 44.5. Can they bounce back against this tough Houston defense?
All right. I have thoughts on this, but I want to hear Joe first. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, rubbing his hands.
Texans are getting too much love here. Sorry. Give me
I think so, too.
Give me Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect bounce back spot for the Colts. Perfect bounce back spot. The defense is legit, but who's the quarterback? Does it matter? Davis Mills played pretty good, actually, considering he's Davis Mills. I don't know.
Seahawks, heavy favorites, minus 10.5.
What would be a good
right
one? Matt? What are teams' records after playing the Chiefs? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good question.
Because the Jets this year, when teams play the Jets the next week, they generally struggle.
Yeah, physical.
All right, Seahawks heavy favorites versus the struggling Vikings, minus 10.5. I really wanted to get there with Seattle. I just can't.
This would have been my best bet if we did the show at Open on Sunday night. I have Seattle in pocket at 8.5, and I love them. But now at 10.5, different game,
It's a lot.
different quarterback from Minnesota, the pride of UNH, Max Bromer.
That's right.
Start. Yeah, I still lean Seattle at 10.5, but it's not a play I'm gonna endorse.
I think Seattle is the best roster with coach.
They are
Now,
awesome.
and I know that Darnold is like the, thing
That's the question.
together. He's been good. I think Sam Darnold should be an MVP candidate.
How about JSN too? Like that guy has
JSN's
been
insane.
unstoppable.
Hey, is Ohio State now like the new wide receiver university?
They are.
Absolutely.
He took it over from LSU.
Absolutely.
I feel like
Literally,
I
'cause
mean-
they need their quarterbacks. I'll tell you that much.
it's unbelievable.
That one's interesting to me. Yeah, that there's a lot going on there.
Seattle's a good tease candidate, maybe. No?
Yeah,
No? Okay.
I'd say Seattle, but wait for the best line.
Commanders, 6.5 home dogs. We don't know the quarterback, as Joe mentioned earlier. It's probably not going to be Daniels.
Yeah, it's not looking it.
6.5. Broncos coming off a bye here.
Let me get Sean. Let me look up the off of bye records.
I'll say this just from my line. I made the line 6, but I don't want to take Washington, and I don't want to take Denver on the road laying 6. But I think Mariota's been okay.
The under's interesting to me, 43.5.
Different test. Can Washington stop anyone though? Their defense has been bad, Tuck. Like
Really
bad.
Yeah.
So,
Where's the game?
Washington.
It's in Washington Sunday night, but we saw this game with Seattle a few weeks ago. Seattle beat them by 122 points.
Sean Payton 10-3 off a bye, and the Broncos in general taking him out of it. 10-6 their last 16 games after a bye. 63% of the time they went off a bye.
All right,
Wait.
here's my play that I'm going to do, and I'm putting it in right now. I'm going to tease Denver with the Ravens. A little Thanksgiving Sunday night tease.
Jeez,
That's what I'm going to do.
Dude, I think in reality, I know people don't like Bo Nix. I think
I do.
I think the Broncos have the best roster.
Their defense is unbelievable. Is Surtain
I mean,
back
look
yet?
look what they're doing without him.
I know. I'm asking if he's playing in this game. Do we know? I didn't.
Probably
look at
not.
This,
They
to be
wouldn't
honest.
need him. They would not need him.
Well, they definitely don't need him, but
Well, Washington, I really liked last week, and if they won, I would have given them a little more love this week. But
yeah,
I'm bringing up Dan Quinn again. Man, what a fucking rockhead!
he's an idiot. He really is. Rockhead.
Great defensive coordinator, but a fucking rockhead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, agreed. That's what he is. Good coordinator.
All right, let's head to Monday Night Football here with the Will Campbell and Jared Wilson-less Patriots are hosting the Giants at minus 7.5. And yeah, I just want to stay away from this one and see what the Patriots offensive line actually looks like with Vidarian Lowe at left tackle and God knows who at left guard.
That's the fair for me here. I kind of lean the Giants just with the pass rush against that beat up O-line with the points. Monday night, still a little rivalry game. The Giants are playing hard, and Kafka, he might win that job. He's got them playing. And, Dart probably back for this one.
Yeah.
I lean the Giants with the points here. This could be sneaky.
Joe?
Yeah, I feel the same way, man.
I think the pass rush is scary.
It would be hard for me on Monday night that I have to work until 3 a.m. Feel bad for me, everybody.
I will. That sucks.
That I'd be putting money on the Giants. So it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, 2-10 versus 10-2 here. So
Yeah, so full transparency that like being completely unbiased. the Patriots showed some struggles last week without Milton Williams, giving up a ton of runs to Chase Brown. I just think we should start seeing regression, not because they suck or they're still in the first year of a rebuild. And now the left side of your line is out, and it's something I'm going to do tonight, but maybe you guys can help me out. But think of left tackles that have gone down now. You guys mentioned Joe Alt, Slater. The Chargers aren't as good as they were. They just aren't.
No.
Was it Decker was the left tackle for the Lions? He went down. I just think left tackle
it's a big
people
deal.
don't think is as popular as before.
Oh, it's so important, though.
And now I'm not even saying Will Campbell was a great left tackle. I just think that position impacts the league still. And
look at the Niners' record without Trent Williams last year. I mean, it was night and day. When he doesn't play, they do not win.
And I'm not saying
Point
he's
blank.
like an anchor or anything like that. I just think that position
So important.
is very important, and I think we'll see regression this week. But how do you help an offensive line that's got new guys in it? You got to run the football. Can you run the football on that defense? And then I still think Burns is very good for the Giants. Maybe Abdul Carter can, or is Thibodeau still going too? So I just
Thibodeau was out last week. I don't know if he's playing this week yet.
So, but I'm just saying there could be and they fired their defensive coordinator. So maybe there's a defensive coordinator bump for the Giants. Maybe that guy's helping Mike Vrabel this week because they used to be pals as well. I don't fucking know. All I'm going to tell you is this. I wouldn't just be laying the wood on the Patriots every week because they're 10-2.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to be hobbling into the playoffs here. And I would expect maybe a loss or two on the horizon here because of it. I mean, we've been praising all year how they've just been so healthy. They've been so healthy. And now, in a matter of 2 games, you lost Milton Williams and 2 of your starting offensive linemen on the left
They
side.
get the bye at the right time. They get a bye, but then they get the Bills and the Ravens coming out of the bye.
Yeah. Who do you guys rather see, Jameis or Jackson Dart?
From what perspective? For the Patriots to win or
just
entertainment?
From the Giants' perspective, who
Dart.
gives them the best?
Oh, Dart.
Yeah, I'm worried.
I think I'd rather Jameis.
366 last week.
Yeah, indoors.
Oh, does it matter?
Yeah,
really
I think it does with Winston. Yeah, I do.
Winston thrown
And one hell of a catch, by the way. And move.
Hey, Gunnar Olszewski, did you see that one? Threw a touchdown.
Yeah. That throw to Winston was unbelievable. Tricky Giants.
I know. Listen, the Giants beat the Eagles on national TV in prime time.
Yeah.
I don't see why they couldn't beat the Patriots.
I agree. Especially they did it with Dart. So
And Dart,
we'll see.
Dart's got 4 concussions now.
Yeah, he's got to cool it with his style.
This was very close to a leg for me in terms of backing the Giants here. Yeah, very close.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way.
All right.
They're fighting, huh? For a team that's fired their coach and whatever.
They've lost 5 games where they've had double-digit leads in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's just they can't hold on to a lead, but they're a decent team. They're better than their record. They're better than 2-10. That's no question about it.
All right, let's get to the best here, gentlemen. This is
same game.
On the year, Joe, I am 5-7 on best bets, and Matt is 4-7-1 on best bets. So we're looking to get above that threshold, if you will. And I'm not going to overthink this one. I know that Cleveland's very good at home. I get it. Shedeur Sanders extended for a second game for starting quarterback. I still don't buy it. I don't care if the Niners are coming off of a short rest here and the Brock Purdy threw 3 picks. I think he's going to get it together. He had a couple of misses with Parasol. I think they're going to try and make that work. He's still got Christian McCaffrey. He's still got George Kittle. Juwan Jennings just got punched in the dick. That's a factor. I'm back at the 49ers.
That's a factor.
It is.
Yeah, it's 100% a factor. He might get
factor.
suspended.
By the way, what the fuck's going on with spinning and fucking punching and
It's crazy?
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I wouldn't spit. I would never spit. 49ers minus 5.5. That's my best bet, Matt. And your
best bet's the Niners. My other like is on the other side. I bet Cleveland at +6. I still like him at 5.5. This game 2 years ago, I watched PJ Walker and the Browns win at home. This defense at home plays well.
I know
much
they
better
don't.
Defense at home. I know you say you don't care. I do. I'm a Niners fan. I'm on the Browns here.
Yeah,
I think
but
the Browns can win this game.
Don't you think that Robert Saleh can take care of Shedeur Sanders? Come on.
Yeah, but I think it's more about the Cleveland. This is a very low-scoring game, in my opinion. I think you're going to look at it under here. But Purdy turns the ball over, man. Like, I love Brock, but you go back his last like 30 games or whatever it is, 20 something games. He's thrown 30 touchdowns and 19 interceptions.
No,
like, he does have the ability to turn it over. I think they'll get him in this game.
Yep.
It's part of it. So, the Niners aren't running the ball the way they normally are. I think this is a very close game. This is a sneaky, sneaky game for the Niners. They got to win it, but I think Cleveland keeps it close. And as bad as you want to say about Shador, and I might not believe the hype either, or whatever you want to call it, everyone wants him to play. He's better than Dylan Gabriel. Like, Dylan Gabriel, Shador, I think, can at least be a threat to throw the ball deep, where Gabriel, I don't think, can throw a ball over 20 yards. So for me, I think they get enough. If PJ Walker can beat that Niners team, who was much healthier and stacked 2 years ago, I know it's 2 years, so it's not the same team, but the Niners still, Salah's been great, and I've talked about how well coached they are, and kudos to him and Kyle for the way they've coached this team to be 8-4 right now. To go on the road and win this game by a touchdown, I'm not getting there. I think the Browns can sneaky win this game.
Not a touchdown.
No, I said almost a touchdown. I'm on the Browns here. I bet it at 6. Give it out at 5.5. I think this game is closer to a field goal if the Niners win. Too many points. I think Cleveland's got a real chance to win.
Joe, any thoughts on that? You don't have to have thoughts. It's okay.
What game were you talking about?
Niners Browns, the most exciting one.
Fucking Niners, man.
But they still won last night.
I think Purdy sucks.
He did not play well.
Who do you want? Well, okay, so
let
me ask you, Matt's the 49ers fan, hardcore 49ers fan. Who do you want right now, Mac or Brock?
Brock. Because we paid him, and you got to see who it is, and I don't believe in Mac. I think Mac's very limited. I think Purdy can do things that he can't, but you paid him $50 million. If he sucks, I need to know he sucks.
Take the money out of it. Take the money out of it. What is your eye test?
It's part of it, though.
It's not part of it.
I think he's the better quarterback.
Who?
But
Brock?
I also, if he ends up sucking, they need to know.
Shador Sanders he's going to see a defense he's never seen before, man.
They'll have something for him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm backing.
They can run.
Are the 49ers in the playoffs or not? Because
yes, 7 seed right now.
But Seattle, the 49ers can't fuck up.
Right.
Can't fuck up. They're too good, too. They're too good. And, McCaffrey had a huge night last night. I don't want to dismiss that either.
No, he's insane.
Give me I don't love it, but give me the 49ers to kick the shit.
All right.
I hope you guys are right. I will not root for this bet to come home.
All right.
I hope I'm wrong. And part of this is I've been so cold that I maybe just take Cleveland because I want the Niners to win and cover. But I do think the defense is going to shut down Brock a little bit. A close game.
Let the record show that Matt is fading his team this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell people.
Okay.
I fade them. I bet teams.
I know you do, brother, but some people think you got a 49ers hats on sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I faded the 49ers last night, and I lost my money.
I did bet them last night, but that's because Tuck had Carolina as his best
I did
bet.
at Carolina.
But I needed that field goal.
Wasn't my best bet.
What primetime bet, though?
Primetime bets. Primetime
I really
talk.
needed that field goal. 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it an 8-point game. I'm like, yes, make it an 8-point game. Yes.
All right, Matt. Speaking of Carolina, get to it, buddy. Best bet time.
All right. This is gonna, people are not going to like this.
I do not like this.
I am taking the Carolina Panthers as my best bet, plus 10.5 against the LA Rams coming to Charlotte. And I get it. No one wants to fade the Rams right now. They're on fire. And, I am here. I will say it is Tuesday. I really want J.C. Horn to play in this game. He left last night with potential concussion. So he was, they didn't say he had one or not. I hope he plays in this game because if he does, there's value here, I think, because I think they can slow them down just enough. I mean, what do we see with this Carolina team, Doc, over the last few years, right? They've been a much better team in their building, bar none. If you go back to last year, we had the Chiefs who were in the Super Bowl. They eked out a win by a field goal late in that game. They had a surging Tampa Bay team that they lost to in overtime by 3. Earlier they also ruined the Cardinals season. They knocked them out of the playoffs late with a win over them late in the year. Now this year they shut out Atlanta when Atlanta's offense was cooking. Like, they were playing as well as they have all year, and then they also they who else did they beat here? Oh, sorry, they beat Dallas at home, outscored them, so they win different ways. The only time they've given up more than 20 points since October or early October. Twice. One was to Buffalo, the game Andy Dalton turned the ball over 437 times, and they got blown out. And then the other one was the game the week before the Niners game when they won a 30-27 shootout with Atlanta in Atlanta. So I like this defense. They're getting better and better every week. They have a good young secondary. That's where Horn comes in. Mike Jackson's playing really well for them. And I think they can do enough to slow this offense down, who's become very one-dimensional. They don't run the ball as much as teams have the Rams teams have in the past. They don't seem to get it going ever, and I know that's partly because Stafford's playing so well with their wide receivers. I think they're just going to be able to move the ball. I still think the Rams, who I have as my highest-rated power rated team from a gambling perspective, where I put the numbers, the Rams are my number one team. But I do think their defense, if you're going to beat them, you can beat them because of that defense. That defense is a little overrated in my opinion. I think they have really good players, but I think the Panthers will move the ball in this game. Last night, the Panthers gave Rico Dowdle 6 carries. You realize that? He had 6 carries in that game.
You got to get him
They're not
going.
going to make that mistake again. Lesson learned. You're going home. At the end of the day, if you're the Panthers, and this is going to be gross, but you're looking at an injured Baker Mayfield. Tampa's been shitting themselves. They are still in this division. They can win this division. They got a lot to play for, too. I think you're getting a max competitive game. I think it's closer than 10.5 points. So I think the Rams win, probably by a touchdown, maybe a little more, but I'm taking the Panthers at 10.5. I make the game 6.5. So for me, I'm on Carolina here.
Agree with you. Spot-wise, agree.
Yep.
Over. At the over. The Panthers have to throw the ball downfield.
Yep.
You can't have Bryce Young throw for 400 and something yards and the next game not throw the ball downfield. That's a David Canellis thing, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think this week you have to go point for point with the Rams. You can't play a tight game against them. I'd go over in this one, but 10.5.
It's a lot in Carolina.
I'll tell you this. I think the Rams either lose outright or, sneak out a win.
Ooh.
Agree with it. I agree with it.
To me, they are the best team in football.
The Rams? Oh, yeah, no doubt.
The Rams, no doubt, are. And
they have the MVP of the league. And they might have the best coach. They might. Even though I would say that, if you had to pick between Vrabel or Steichen, who's the coach of the year?
Vrabel.
Probably. Because Steichen's done wonders with the Colts.
Yeah, I mean.
But is McVay the guy?
I would say to the Colts, they have, the best running back in the league, though, whereas the Patriots are,
they're,
have an up-and-coming young quarterback, and that's that's about it in terms of an offensive weapon. Everything else is a nice complement, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Joe, thank you so much, buddy. And I can't believe that you did the morning show and then you came on with us, and now you're going on the night show. I can't. Quick. Yeah.
What's the number one pick at your thing?
I was going to ask this.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to think of. I'm going to nap to whatever we.
I mean, the easy answer is stuffing.
I love stuffing.
Stuffing is my number one pick, no question.
Number 2 is potatoes.
Are you a roll or a biscuit or cornbread?
I'm a neither. I think stuffing is the bread, and you don't need the dinner roll.
Oh, you always need the dinner roll. The more, the better.
Stuffing is bread.
Tuck. You eat 2 bagels a year. Who are you to say anything?
I had a bagel this morning, you prick.
You take the filling out of the bagel, you weirdo.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I will do that occasionally.
Beef in there the other day. I took a bunch of bread out.
Bread,
stuffed beef in it.
I take the filling out of a bagel if I'm putting lox on it.
What about an appetizer? Mine would be shrimp and cocktail sauce.
Just give me a charcuterie. Prosciutto.
Any gabagool?
Yeah, gabagool.
I want deviled eggs.
What's the deviled eggs?
Deviled eggs.
All right. Not bad. I'm a wine guy in Thanksgiving. Wine and bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm a cider.
Cider. Yeah, that's too much for me. Too much.
I'm an any alcohol and Zen guy
It's
on
Zins.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, this Joe, this guy was Zins. Holy shit, he should be their spokesperson.
Dude, they're really cheap at gas stations. You ever notice that?
I got a guy. Well, I found a place that delivers the flavors to Mass, so I'm all in.
I got a guy.
Dessert. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Pumpkin pie.
Well, I'm an apple. I do like pumpkin. I'm an apple hot with white vanilla, just right on top of it.
Yeah, you
win.
can't go wrong with apple pie.
That's no competing with that, Joe. Hot apple pie, vanilla ice cream.
How about a nice big cookie? You know, a little melty in the middle.
Put a turkey on it.
No, you're being ridiculous.
A mashed potato sandwich in the roll the next day.
Oh shit! That reminds me, I gotta get good bread.
I
That's
get
the
Wonder
move.
Bread the next day, and I make us the gobbler
Sourdough.
Yeah.
Sourdough.
with the gravy right on top of it. And
Yep.
eat it with a fork.
Oh, I'm a master at the sandwich, man. It's got to be sourdough though. That's the way to do it.
I one time made just a mess, threw it in a plate, and they're like little puff pastry pieces. I just put it on top like it was a pie. So I really didn't make a pie. I just threw everything in a bowl, put puff pastry on the top, stuck it in the oven. Actually, stuck it in the air fryer in a ramekin, and it was fucking fantastic. But there was no bottom pastry though, just the top.
Joe,
How'd it hold? Good. All right.
Fantastic, man.
there you go.
Love
All
that.
right, guys.
Joe, follow Joe at Joey Murr on Instagram and Twitter, right? At Joey Murr.
At Joey Murr, I'm on every night, 6:00, 98 Found the Sports Hub.
6 or 7.
Yes, and then you'll see me
6.
mornings on Nesson, sometimes.
Mornings on what's the show on Nesson?
It's called Boston Has Entered the Chat.
Boston has entered the chat. Yeah, tell Kaufman I said hey because I like Kaufman. So tell him I said what's up.
He's a gambling man.
Yep. Yeah.
I will tell him you said hi.
Yeah, I like Kaufman. Yeah.
Maybe I'll text him now.
I mean, I could do that.
You can tell him I said hi. He has no idea who I am, though.
Matt Frisco.
Yeah.
Better at you than betting, Kaufman.
I don't know, but
Big
not
guy.
this year. College
Big guy.
football.
And
College
he start
this year.
Googling you.
Yeah,
And
college
then he's
this
like,
year.
hey, do you want to start a podcast together called Any Given Fucking Bet or something? You know what I noticed about Kaufman? I bust his balls because I like him.
Yeah, I
But,
do too. Yeah, he's easy to bust balls with. Yeah, and that's why I like him.
If I'm busting your balls, I like you. All right.
Yeah.
But
I'm the same way.
every podcast he does has a thing. So like his Celtics podcast is Hold My Beer. Oh, Hold My Banner, excuse me.
Hold my banner. Okay.
So Any Given Bet is like one of his things. Everything is like a movie or a word play.
Right.
Boston's entered the chat. Like it's like everything is like
It's a lingo thing.
like-
Yeah.
Like I'm
Pop
just
culture.
the cleverly named Joe Murray show.
Right.
He's the marketing guy.
Yeah,
He's got a name for
And
it.
again, what we did is we took brother out of brother-in-law and put
We have to explain
better.
this to everyone every
That's
day.
what we did,
Every
Joe.
time we do the show, this is where the podcast
love it,
came
though.
from. It's-
It'd be like an exercise. Watch this before coming on the.
see the word brother, subtract brother, and put in better.
No,
That's what we
for
did.
real, for a promo for you guys,
Yeah.
that should be like a 15-second promo. Like,
Yeah.
just make that.
Explain.
It's just
Blaming it.
music.
Hey,
and
would
just-
you like to come on the podcast?
Yeah.
Send. Hey, yeah, that sounds cool to me, man.
All right,
right,
Joe,
guys, good
let's do
talking
it
to you.
again.
Good
Let's do it again.
Thanks, Joe. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming
Good
on.
catching up with you guys. I love your podcast. I really mean that.
Thank you,
I'm not
buddy.
kidding.
Appreciate that very much.
Appreciate you,
Keep up
buddy.
the good work, man. Good talking to you guys.
All right, see you,
Take
Joe.
care, guy.
Later, man.
All right, as for the podcast, let's do a quick recap and then we'll sign off. I hate my fucking picks. Just want to say that.
Why?
I do, because I hate them. I hate them now. I absolutely fucking hate them now. Chiefs -3, Bengals +7,
Joe
Steelers
shit on
+3.5, Chargers, Raiders under 41.5. Best bet -5.5 for the 49ers. And you had fading me, my fucking pick, Dallas +3.5, fading me again, Cleveland +5.5, Miami -5.5, LA Chargers -9.5. And your best bet is Carolina +10.5, which you talked me into. And I kind of like it now. My picks are dog shit. That'll do it for us. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we'll do it all again next week. Thank you to Joe Murray, once again, of 98.5 The Sports Hub. Listen to him nights, 6 to 10. And you can catch him on Nesson, as you just heard there. All right. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving.